Hi, this is James Plafke with Geek.com, and we are comparing the new PS4 controller and the new Xbox One controller to their previous generation analogs. And over here we have the new DualShock 4. As you can see, it's fairly unchanged. The silhouette is, for the most part, similar to the DualShock 3, which we have over here. All the face buttons and the D-pad and the shoulder buttons are all largely where you remember them. Probably the largest difference is with the DualShock 4's analog sticks. They're a little indented, and they're a little grippier on the thumbs, and the much maligned PS3 shoulder buttons are now actually pretty good. They feel good, and when you put it on the table, they don't push down like the DualShock 3s used to. The largest change would probably be the touchpad in the center, which hasn't really been utilized very much. However, it is also clickable, which sometimes comes in handy since you can reach with your thumb. But other than that, you'll probably avoid this unless it's made mandatory. And no more start and select buttons, which flank the PS Home button on the DualShock 3. Now they are options and share on the DualShock 4. They're fairly similar to start and select, except share brings you to a social media prompt. And over here we have the Xbox One gamepad compared to the old 360 gamepad. Again, very, very similar. Perhaps the largest difference is that instead of start and select, we now have these two buttons, which is menu and options for the most part. The analog sticks, again, like the DualShock 4's analog sticks, have a nice little indent, which kind of keeps your thumb in check, though the 360 controller never really had that problem anyway because it was indented to begin with. Probably the biggest difference between the 360 pad and the Xbox One pad is the 360 pad's terrible D-pad is now not great, but definitely better than before. It clicks, it's not mushy, it doesn't have the old Sega Genesis circle going on. It's not bad. One of the perhaps biggest aesthetic differences is that the shoulder buttons on the Xbox One gamepad compared to the 360 gamepad is that they are more integrated into the overall design rather than just sticking off of the top. As you can see, this is the shoulder button here, and it kind of like goes with the little design. Each new controller have little expansion ports for the headphones and whatever else may come along, maybe one of those little controller keypads. And once again, the Xbox controller is battery powered, so you're going to have to probably get some rechargeables, though it is at least flush with the unit, unlike the 360s. And like the PS3 controller, the DualShock 4 is rechargeable. It's nice, but it doesn't last very long. But at least you don't have to store a bunch of batteries. And that blinky thing is the PS Move's light bar integrated into the DualShock 4. There is no way currently to shut it off. However, Sony has stated that developers can shut it off. It does get kind of annoying in that you can see a reflection of it in the TV screen. And other than that, those are the controllers. The Xbox One's very similar. It feels roughly the same. The DualShock 4 actually feels very, very good. Much better than the DualShock 3, which felt good to begin with. Yeah,